Now another one important question I would like to explaining about. So how did you handle the OTP based login in automation? So this is a very important question I will explain to you guys. Please be make sure that. So this is also usually coming every time. So in my banking project, during the login to the net banking app portal, after entering this username and password, the system is required the OTP verification step for the security reasons. A OTP is a dynamic and sent to the like registered mobile and email. It was not feasible to automate it directly through UI. So to handle this, we have followed like a practical approach. I lower environmental. So we work with the developers to bypass the OTP validation using static OTP and API based retrieval. So in some cases, we fetch the OTP from the database or like API response and then pass it dynamically into the UI as well. So this approach is here like ensuring that automate remain stable while still covering this as a business flow. It is important in banking project to handle such security features but carefully without violating and real world constraints as well. So another important question: how did you validate the transactions data from the web table? Actually, in the banking application, I automated this transaction history model where users can view past transactions in table format, and the requirement was to validate the latest transaction appears currently after a fund transfer, including the amount, date, and status as well. So to achieve this, I used to like a dynamic XPath to interact with through the like table rows and like extract the values. Then I compared them with expected transactions details and stored during the execution as well. And using, first of all, we need to store that all the values in one list of variable. Then we will need to trade that one is we need to get the text, and then after getting the text, if it is equals to 10 and success message, then transaction found, it should be break like this. So this ensuring that UI data matched actually transaction behavior. So it was a critical validations, and because of the transaction history is highly sensitive in banking system as well. So how did you like handle the auto suggestion drop downs as well? So in the fund transfer model, so when adding the beneficiary like typing the name shows auto suggestions drop down. The challenges was like that option like were dynamically loaded based on the input, and to handle these, I entered this partial text or waited for like suggestions to appear this, then selected the required options dynamically. So like this, I will be first my approach, and I will created one web element. So then WebDriver weight. So in the WebDriver weight, I will be store all the weights, right? So list of web elements, then also like wait dot until the expected visibility of all elements are located by. So this is so that's again get text method is equals to prasad, then only it will be click on it. So then this is approaches also will be wait. So using WebDriver white and list of web elements will be stored, then again so get text method, if it is equals to, then only it will be click on it. So this is most important question, guys. So how did you handle the auto suggestions drop downs actually? So font transfer model dotting beneficiary type stopping. So this is very important. You should and approaches ensuring a correct beneficiary selection. So even like when the suggestions so were dynamic and like changing as well. So retry mechanism for like flaky test cases, this is one most important question, guys. How did you handle the interminated like a failures? So in our banking automation shoot like some tests failed intermittently, so due to like network latency and like temporary UI delays, and especially in models like fund transfer and loan processing. These were like not actual defects but environmental issues as well. To handle these, I implemented the retry mechanism using like TestNG and retry analyzer, so which retries the failed test cases automatically. So using like public class retry analyzer implement the I retry analyzer count is 0 and maximum try as well. So here public boolean retry. So I test results count will be there. So So this help to reduce the false failures, improve the reporting accuracy. However, so I ensuring that retry was like used carefully and root cause were still analyzed as well. So yeah, so another important, like how did you handle the scoring in long forms as well. So in the banking applications, so while automating long application forms, some fields like a income details and like address were like present at the bottom of the like a page, so not visible initially. So to interact with these elements, I use like a JavaScript executor to scroll the page until the element become visible. So using like a JavaScript executor, execute the script like element, and element we wait for that. We can provide it element dot send key method. So this is wait send key method, then this ensuring that's properly accessible, like interceptable, and especially in this long and dynamic forms as well. So handling the disable elements, right, so submit button is disable initially. So how did you handle it actually? So in this fund transfer page, actually submit button is remain disable, so until all the mandatory fields are like account number, IFSC code were like filled correctly. So instead of like forcing that click on I validating the business logic, so by entering the valid data, then waited for like a bit button to become I enable actually. So using like a WebDriver wait, and so submit button is there until the expected element to be clickable. So element to be clickable, I will use the WebDriver to ensure that automation respect real behavior and like validating actual application functionality as well. So this way also we can overcome it. So right, so sometimes like in our application, so we have to transfer the fund transfer. There is some mandatory fields are there. If I miss one of the mandatory fields, so there is a the submit button. It's not disable. It was not enable, but it was in the disable mode. So at that time, so we can use it until to entering the all the fields mandatory fields, then only it will be appear the submit button, so that we can use it like with the WebDriver wait. So the WebDriver wait, which is help to wait for until the expected condition, then only we can overcome it, like then it will be click on it. So next, another scenario in scenario based question, so explaining one complete end-to-end scenario you automated. So in my banking project, I automated end-to-end fund transfer scenario, so which including the login beneficiary sections, entering the transfer amount, confirming the transactions, and validating the success message. So these challenges was like ensuring that all the steps work together seamless, and including the dynamic data handling and synchronizations as well. So this scenario gave the confidence that the core banking functionality was working correctly. So and it was a part of like our critical regressions shoot before every release as well. This is also we can able to expanding other scenarios as well, like what every application like it's a common thing, right? So log in the application, for example, you can also take it to any e-commerce application. In this e-commerce application also you have to log in, and after login you have to search the product, and after searching you can you have to add the cart, and so then after adding the cart, then we have to go for the a payment method like address details, and go for the payment method, and after payment is done, or like it cash and delivery whatever you have successfully order is, you have to get the this is end-to-end functionality, as well as we have to check the message which will be triggered or not, like to the like a concerned mobile number or whoever registered that account particular. So that is also we have to do the end-to-end validations. So this way also we have to explaining, so whatever the things we have got it right. So this is a first and very important things. In my banking domain project, I have handled the complex and real-time scenario such as a OTP based authentication, dynamic transaction validations, auto suggestions, dropdowns, and flaky test handling using already tried logic, and to end fund transfer validations as well. I always focus on like waiting writing stable maintainable and like a business driven automation scripts using Selenium as well. So this is also like we have to be answered to the all the guys, right?